Do you feel like your Amazon SEO is just not working? What if I told you there was an easy way, using AI, you could put together a native English sounding listing with all your keywords in the right places in a matter of seconds or minutes instead of days, without having to hire native English speakers or even being able to speak perfect English yourself? That sounds too good to be true. Let me show you some proof. Okay, so this listing that we've got right here, we actually decided to update it on December 20th. So just after the holiday rush, we decided to update this listing. And so it doesn't traditionally see a big spike or dip. It's actually one of those products that sells pretty well all 12 months of the year. We were able to increase our unit session percentage from January to February by from 61% to 64%, which is a pretty meaningful conversion. And if we come over here, we've been tracking this keyword ranking for a while, and our keyword ranking has held quite steady across a number of major keywords. Okay, I hate doing that. It makes me feel so cringe. But now you know for sure, we are a legit business. We know what we're talking about here. And in this video, I'm gonna show you every single step you need to take in order to replicate our results. I can't promise you're gonna get the same amount of sales, but we got great conversion rates and a great lift in organic keyword ranking. We think you can do it too because we've made it predictable and easy using our custom GPT that's completely free for use. Okay, so let's actually get started. This is what the listing generator looks like, just so you know. And if you want to get there, I mean, you can go and find it in the custom GPT store, but it's hard to find. And that's a GPT store thing. There's really nothing you can do about it. The easiest way to do this is actually to go to our website and then click here and listing generator GPT. It takes you right here. There's no email sign up or anything. Just click through. You click this and now you have access to our listing generator. So there are really a few different things you can do here, but all of them really center around a use case. So use case number one, you're about to launch a new product for the very first time. If you're trying to do that, then you probably did some keyword research leading up to this. If you don't know how to do keyword research, I'm not the channel for you. We give innovative tutorials for people who are usually a little bit further along in their Amazon journey. I highly recommend Adam Heist, Brandon Young. Those are two great people. I am less familiar with Profitable Pineapple, but I've met that guy a couple of times. He's really nice. That's Dr. Travis. And then another recommendation might be Minya Elias. I think he has an agency as well. Lots of good people you can go check out. Anyways, so you have your keyword research document. So what you want to do is say, build me a listing for, and then you want to put your main keyword in here. So main keyword for the brand name. And then you just want to plug in your keyword research document right here and you're off to the races. So I'm actually going to pause. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in. And now all this is going to be blurred out so you won't be able to see. And this is for client confidentiality. So if you scroll down here, you'll see a product title. You'll see bullet points. You'll see a product description. And then as you get further down, at some point, you're going to see backend search terms you can add in, subject matter keywords. And so this is a great first draft. Now, what do you do with this? I don't recommend you just upload it. I recommend you at least read through it. Think about if this matches your brand voice. Think about if this matches what you're trying to convey with your listing. And also, you got to check to make sure that this is up to date with Amazon's terms of service. This is something that we update occasionally, but we don't always update this. So we don't want you to upload this blindly and just kind of go with it in case there's some kind of like listing violation or something. So please, 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 at least do a little bit of research. Don't just upload this blindly. The second thing you can do is you can actually copy the whole thing and then open a new Chat GPT. And then you're an Amazon compliance expert. Search the internet before you start this task to make sure you're up to date with today's Amazon standards. Review this listing copy and rewrite anything that does not comply with Amazon's terms of service. So then I pasted everything in and we're off to the races. Now, basically, it's going to give you some recommended stuff. It's going to update your bullet points. It's going to revise pretty much each aspect of this. And then you can copy and paste that into your Amazon listing and you're off to the races. Okay, so that's how you do it if you are about to launch a product for the very first time. But what if you start to get some data from your launch or after your launch? Now, the next thing you could do is use your search term report. So if you want to use your search term report, we highly recommend you just go into Amazon and download a search term report and then filter it, because you need to filter it for the time frame that makes sense for your business. And then what you want to do is the exact same thing. Build me a listing for main keyword for the brand X based off of this report. Search term report. So it's better to tell this thing exactly what you want, but you can do anything you want here. We found this to be pretty good. So then you upload your file and do the same thing. That's how we do it. I'm not going to go through all the steps every single time. I just wanted to do it once and include the step about checking for errors, because I do not want somebody's listing to go down just because they use this tool. So the third thing you could do is say you're in a very competitive niche and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. One of the things you could do is you could build a listing based on doing some competitor research. Brandon Young has a great video about this where he kind of shows you how to put in a bunch of different things. He uses Datadive, but we'll use Helium 10. We'll use Datarova, but basically we'll reverse ASIN look up a bunch of our main competitors, and then we're just going to see, can we compete with them? So again, we would do that process or some other kind of aggressive competitive research where you're reverse ASIN looking up one or many ASINs and then kind of compiling that into a short list of keywords. And then you would plug that data in here and do the exact same things before. Build me a listing for main keyword for the brand X based on this competitive research. And then you hit upload the file and hit enter. Okay, great. That's how you do a competitive research analysis for updating a listing. Okay, so the final option is search query performance report. And so what you want to do is same as before, build me a listing for product X based on, or for main keyword based for the brand Y or X based on this search query performance. And one of the things you want to do is you want to make sure that you filter for a good time frame so you have lots of data. This is especially important if you have a product that maybe doesn't have that much data or doesn't have a huge sales velocity. But if you have a product that's slow moving, you might even want to do quarterly data. And if you have a product that moves really fast, you might even want to do weekly data. But the main thing you're looking for here is you're looking for good data that you can capitalize on, put together, and start spending money on correctly. So then you would just download your search query performance report and upload it, and our good friend Listing Generator will give you all the data you need. So that's how you use this tool. If it starts spitting out something that really doesn't make sense or doesn't look good, please let me know, and we'll do our best to update it. Thank you so much. Talk soon. If you liked this video, check out our video about how to rank your products using AI in the description below.